Welcome to the NH Fitness Lifestyle channel, and today I'm joined by amazing guest speaker, Alex Ash. He is basically a bodyweight specialist and he's going to talk about why it's so important to get into bodyweight training. How you doing, mate? You good?
Yeah, thanks Nathan, thanks for having me on. Yeah, my name's Alex, I'm a calisthenics coach. I teach people the fundamentals of bodyweight training, and that's what I'm going to teach Nathan here today. So we're going to go through some handstands, fundamental bodyweight movements. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Okay, so like I said in the introduction, Alex is going to show me some basic bodyweight training. I'm going to start with handstands. Why is it so important to do that?
Right, Nathan, that's a great question. Handstands are a fundamental skill of bodyweight training. You need to pay attention to these if you want to develop any sort of skill in the future. With bodyweight training, it's a fundamental.
Yeah.
For your wrists, for your balance, for your core,
Yeah.
and you can do it anywhere, anytime. You just need you.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into it today. I'm going to take you through some wrist warm-up, positioning drills, and then we're going to get you straight on the wall.
Yeah, brilliant. It's like you were saying the other day, it's like you walk with your feet.
Yeah.
And we're going to kind of do the same with the hands, aren't we, when it comes to bodyweight training?
Exactly that. Exactly that.
Right. And so what's the first stage? Because I think there's some sort of routine in it to get your wrist prepared.
Of course, you know, like everything we want, what we can consistently do, getting our wrists and our body ready to perform an exercise. So we're going to take you through that today. So we'll start with our wrists.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to start with some circles, and we'll start going in.
Right. There's just about 10 of these, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 circles in. We're going to do this really simple. We're going to give you guys a little workout routine for this afterwards. You can grab the link, it'll probably be down in the bio.
Okay. Outside, isn't it?
Yeah.
I always find with this one, I have to really concentrate on my left side to get the full circle.
Yeah.
And the right side seems to just flow really easily. And it's mad how just simple movement, you really have to think about it.
You're going to find your body different on each side. Obviously, it's like you might have one side stronger than the other.
Yeah.
One side's
Yeah.
really tighter.
Yeah.
And maybe that side just needs a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
once you feel like you've warmed up your wrists, do the circles, we're going to get down on the ground. Down onto our hands and knees. So first one, with our hands, we're going to be facing down and forward. Okay. Grip the floor. We're going to wrap our triceps in. So hips of our elbows are facing forward. Right? Tapping them in.
That really hurts. I can really feel that. I really struggle to really twist that, so that's a good one. Feel that with.
Yeah, try to think a bit more wider.
Okay, yeah.
Position. You see our arms.
Yeah, that does feel better actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and what we're going to do once we wrap our triceps in, our hips of our elbows are facing forward, we're going to rock forward. We're going to do this for 10 times.
Yeah.
Just nice and gently. You'll know when you've hit the end range of your motion when your palm starts to come off the floor. You want to try to keep that palm on the floor.
Okay.
You can feel a little bit stretch coming all the way up.
I can really feel that, and instead I know exactly what I mean. When I hit that point, I can almost feel that tilting, but I'm just holding it.
Exactly. Yeah, find that point that feels good for you. And the last one, let's hold that. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, how that feels?
Yeah, I can feel it's a really good stretch.
Yeah. So what we're going to do now, spread your knees,
Yeah.
back to the hands, on the floor. Try to push your fingers down so all on the feet are in contact with the ground.
Do they need to be straight forward, and does the thumbs need to be touching?
Yes,
Yeah.
everything flat on the ground. And then what we're going to do again, elbow hips facing forward, and we're just going to sit back gently. So just do little movements with it, and they can be quite intense.
Yeah. As I lean back, I can really feel that.
Yeah. It's going to be quite an intense stretch. So if you can bring your knees even closer, just to take the pressure off. If you've got some seriously good wrist mobility, you can be over here. Great.
Obviously, someone who does weight training, hip training, would this be more tight, would you say?
It could be.
Yeah.
It really depends on the person.
Yeah.
So, if someone maybe does like a manual labour job,
Yeah.
It's going to be quite tight. So now what we're going to do, palms together, forth, and we are just going to rock side to side. So with this, there is no rules to what palms do. You can go around in circles, clockwise, anti-clockwise, finding an area which feels like it needs a little bit more work. You can just work on that. Looking after your wrists, especially when you're doing handstands, is so important.
Yeah.
Just because if you hurt your wrists, you're not doing any handstands.
Yeah.
No chance. Let me check that out.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Okay. So that's our little warm-up drill. It's literally 10, 10, 10 for everything. And then from there, we're going to do a little bit of positioning drills.
Yeah.
What goal that is just to get the feel of where our body should be before we go upside down. Right?
Yeah.
Because when we're upside down, we're thinking we're upside down right now, right? So what we'll do is I'm going to lie across this way and I'll show you the position I want you to get into.
Okay. Yeah.
So this position is going to be called a hollow body hold. It's a fundamental in calisthenics training for your positioning, not just during a handstand, but also during like higher level strength skills as well. And even during like a push-up, you need to be keeping a deep body line position. So it basically carries over to all other exercises. So what you'll do is you're going to be lying on the floor, lie down on your back. You're going to get your arms, you're going to push them into the ground so your lower back, it makes contact with the floor. Lift your hands up and over, keeping them straight, and you're going to lift your legs up. You'll be squeezing your glutes, your abs, your legs, and it's maintaining a hollow body position.
Right. Yeah.
Okay?
I'm guessing that's obviously because a lot of people might have sort of like dominant backs.
Yeah.
So that's going to get that posture set in position for when you do the handstands.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because you've basically got posterior pelvic tilt.
Yes.
You're contracting everything, pushing away. We're trying to imitate that handstand, but we're lying down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Yep. So what you do, push your abs into the ground so you maintain contact with your lower back.
Yeah.
Okay. Hands go overhead. Straight hand. Push away like you're in a handstand position.
Yeah.
Right, covering your ears with your shoulders. Right, so now lift your legs up. Go point your toes. Go back on the floor. So the test is if you are working with a friend, you can always put your hand underneath, and I shouldn't be able to get my hand underneath. So what we want to do, push those abs up and down. Yeah, yeah, that's better. Yeah. So I would be able to put my hand underneath your back.
Like that is a good exercise on its own. You really feel the core.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really good one.
Yeah. So if you are looking for something even that you want to add to your workouts where maybe you're not ready to get upside down yet, but you do want to practice that position.
Yeah.
Maybe swap out something like crunches, put in some hollow body holds. This is an isometric move. You know, muscle amount changing length, it's just staying the same. Start with aiming for 3 sets of 15 to 30 seconds and build it up from there.
Yeah. Again, just to reinforce obviously the benefits of it. If you're someone who gets a lot of lower back pain and you're working off this quite a lot, obviously working on this exercise is going to really help the mass, which is going to support you, isn't it, in terms of that?
100%, yeah. This is going to help. It's so good for, you know, if you've got bad posture, and also, you know, you can do it anywhere. You can do it at home. Like, this is the best thing. If you're working from home and you're at a desk and you've got 20 minutes to go and do something, you can do this. It's easy as that. You don't need any equipment. You just need the floor and the wall.
Yeah. Obviously, I'll leave in the description. We went into a lot of detail on this on the Power Progress podcast. I'll leave that right here so you can watch that.
Yeah.
So what next?
What next? You
Yeah.
know what's next. I'm going to chuck them upside down. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with using the wall. The wall is going to be your best friend. So use it. Don't think to, a lot of people coming into calisthenics, even just bodyweight training is, I don't want to use the wall. I just want to freestand it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is going to help you get a position. It's like having those little like training wheels on bikes, and you want to use them to warm up, to get ready for doing freestyle. So without delay, we're going to go into it, and I'm going to show you and demonstrate how well it's done.
Yeah.
And then we're going to see how long we can hold
no
for.
problem.
Great. So we're going to start. Place your hands on the wall. You want to be quite close to the wall. The further you are away from it, the further you want to walk towards it with your hands. So try to get close to it. You're going to come up in a half split, walk towards the wall until you're about a hand distance away. When you're the hand distance away, think to yourself, okay, hollow body hold. We're going to push away, engage the core, squeeze the glutes, point the toes, and breathe. We're looking at in between your hands in this position. And once you're done, remove one hand, come down. You do that.
Obviously, I'm trying to do that equally as elegant as that as possible.
He's going to be graceful. He's going to be graceful.
Yeah. Alright, let's try this. So,
Let's go.
close to the wall, yeah?
Yeah.
And then hands down.
Yeah. Place the hands about shoulder distance apart.
And then one leg at a time, up. And then I'm walking.
Yeah. Walk. Be about hand distance away.
Yeah. Feet together.
Yes,
And
please.
then put away. And then toes up. Yeah.
Walk towards your hands. Push away. And all that's going to be on the wall is your toes.
Together, I can feel that in the abs.
Yeah, you feel that in the core?
Yeah.
Where are you feeling the tension right now?
Abs and that's it. Just blood rushing to my head.
Yes, so take a big breath, inhale, and I want you to remove your left hand and bring your left leg down. Nice, like a delicate girl. I'm waiting for the finishing move right there.
Obviously, you can really feel the blood rushing to your head when you're not used to it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's supposed to speed up, be good for spatial awareness and all sorts.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, just where your body is in space,
Yeah.
as well as it's a pretty fun thing that you can do wherever. People always love.
Yeah.
It's one of the main things that I teach people is handstands.
Yeah.
You want to learn it.
Something I want to illustrate as well. I know you was going about earlier how some people just want to not bother with the wall.
Yeah.
For me, doing that, I can really understand the importance because I can feel that you need to pull yourself away from the wall.
Yeah.
I'm guessing some people will do it without the wall,
Yeah.
but then they're picking up bad habits.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes it's just you might have some limiting factors like your mobility, maybe it's shoulder strength, and coming towards the wall, it's gonna show you that as well. You might not be able to get in the right position.
Yeah.
If you are at home and you haven't got a partner, what I do recommend is if you are using the wall, place a mirror to your side so you can see yourself or record yourself.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a phone these days, so use what we've been given to help you become the best version of yourself.
Yeah. Obviously, we don't want to overwhelm them, but once they get used to doing this,
Yeah.
what would be the next stage to bring them away from the wall? What would that stage be?
So the next stage is what we're going to do once we've finished working on the wall, once we've built that confidence up, and you feel like, okay, I'm ready for the next stage. You ready for the next stage?
I think so, yeah.
Let's go. So we're going to go into handstand kick-ups. So this is moving away from the wall, and that means that we're going more towards a freestanding handstand. So I'm going to show you what it's about.
Yeah.
Okay, everything the same when you're coming down. Placing your hands shoulder width apart. You're stacking your shoulders on top of your wrists. If you are right-footed, you kick up with your right leg. You're left-footed, you kick up with your left. So I'm right-footed, so I'm going to be kicking up with my right. The important thing here we want to remember is that trying to stack everything up. Handstand is about balance. You want to make sure that we're trying to get our hips on top of our shoulders. When we kick up, we want to make sure we're keeping a straight leg, trying to kick up into an L. This is going to help us balance. So once you've got everything stacked, your hips are up, you are going to kick up into an L. Once you find that balance, you're going to join your legs together.
You move into your handstand. Everything is on. Take a breath and then come back down. Nice.
You might not get it first time, I certainly didn't.
Yeah.
So you're seeing like a year in the making.
Yeah.
We want, take as many times as
Yeah.
you need. You're going to come up, come down, you might fall. That's fine. As long as you keep getting up, keep trying. Let's do it.
I was just going to say that first bit when you sort of went almost into lifted your butt up, it's almost like a downward facing dog, isn't it?
Exactly.
So that's the bit where you prepare.
Yeah.
Although your legs off, it's like you've got to visualise in case it's like the downward facing dog.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. So that helps me with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
position.
Right, here we go. Let's go. Hands on the ground. Shoulders apart. Your shoulders are bigger than that. Yeah. He's being modest right now.
I'm literally doing everything I'm learning with my wrist, aren't I? Here? So
Yeah.
I'm leaning into him, turning forward,
Exactly.
gripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now in this position, obviously I'm right footed. I want to have my left foot here or not.
That's correct.
Stacking forward,
Downward dog.
and then up,
Yeah.
and hips are up, and I'm going to lift off.
Yeah. And you're going to kick up with your right leg. Make sure it's straight when you kick up. Make sure it's so lean. Lean twist like that. And then we'll do a head position.
Yeah.
Push it through your shoulders. Let's go. Okay. Pushing it through. Open up your shoulders. Keep them open. Straighten those arms. Okay. Straighten the legs. Excellent. Right. Slowly down. Excellent. How's that feel?
Yeah, done better than what I thought. That was good. How long do you think it'll take? I know it's hard to estimate, but if I was to practice that every day, do you think it would come on quite quickly?
I think you would get a 5-second on the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's good. Yeah.
There is that fear element of falling, and there always is. And that, what that does is just, you don't open your shoulders. You keep your shoulders closed, and you'll feel a lot of tension in front of your shoulder because you're actually leaning. You're leaning a lot forward. So, based on what I've seen just now, like, keep practicing the wall.
Yeah.
But introduce some kick-ups. You're ready for the kick-ups.
Yeah.
And it's just, you haven't been kicking up. And if you are someone who is super nervous about trying this, you can use the wall. You can use the wall to kick up. You face the other way, instead of belly to wall, face back to wall.
Yeah.
And you can try doing that just to practice so you know that you're not going to go over. But other than that, you did really well.
Cheers, thanks. I mean, I just want to illustrate the importance of this, is how much that's going to improve someone's posture as well, because it's going to give you that awareness, isn't it, of where everything is.
Oh yeah, as in, you know, especially with bodyweight training and calisthenics, you know, mobility is really important.
Yeah.
Shoulder health, hip health, and if you neglect it, like I did when I first started, I just didn't do it, and it came back to haunt me.
Yeah,
And I was going for higher level skills, but that's the thing, it's never too late to start working on it. So it's going to improve your posture as well. It's, you know, when you go to the gym and you're lifting heavy things, well, with this you learn a cool skill at the end of it. Yeah.
Pretty
And
cool.
everyone's like, yeah. So there's always places to go after that handstand. You can always go into the ends.
Well, I'd love to have you back another time.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll get this mastered and maybe we'll have you back another time.
Yeah.
But I'll have to say, you've done an amazing chat, didn't we, the other week on
Yeah,
Power
yeah.
Progress, which is out right now, so check that one out.
Yeah.
Do you want to add any more to this specific video? Anything more you want to say? Some final words or anything like that?
I would just say, if you are interested in focusing on the fundamentals of bodyweight training, you want to focus on the basics, especially handstands are still with mobility and the technique. And obviously, thank you for having me on. Yeah, it's been great. If you do need some extra help and some videos, I am online also. Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, alex.fitness. There I'll just do videos of me doing mad things.
I'll leave the description with the details in there, mate. But thank you very much for being on. And again, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button, give it a like, and leave any comments. Maybe you want to ask anything you like about what we've done today.
ask Alex. Obviously you can leave it on there and I'll pass the message on. Otherwise, thank you very much and hope you'll be back next Wednesday.
Thanks guys.